For me, what has made Castro really successful is great science and the ability to communicate that to the general public and other astrophysicists. We have a really creative outreach program that will continue beyond Castro.
We've created a couple of examples of best practice, and people refer to that, and that's excellent. So what we decided to do was run big projects. We produced a children's comic book with artists in Perth. This has gone to all Australian primary schools along with teaching notes. So this is a real resource that we've built. We produced a wall calendar that went to all Australian high schools. We produced a planetarium show in collaboration with Museum Victoria. The planetarium show is showing nationally and it's being sold internationally. It's called Capturing the Cosmos, narrated by Geoffrey Rush, which was pretty exciting. We've used it for school engagement activities. Some of our people talk about themselves, their careers, and talk about the show and science generally afterwards. It's done well. I'm also really happy with the way that we reinvented in a way how research centres do social media.
We have a YouTube channel. Some of our YouTube videos have had up to 1 million hits.
We made sure that our social media are not just because you have to do them, but we were responsive. We didn't automate them. It is literally, if people wanted to talk to us, we would actually reply. Whatever we produce has some sort of reuse value. We don't just do things because it's expected of us, but because we actually believe that this has value in public outreach and in school outreach.
In terms of outreach, I think Castro in the Classroom was a really novel idea. It was a great use of modern day technology, getting the message out to people who don't necessarily have the opportunities to get to great science talks because they live in regional centres, getting teachers engaged as well as the kids and in some cases even parents.
I got so many comments from kids and teachers that they just want to be astronomers, that's all they want to do, and anytime you get a kid and you get them to look through a good telescope, they love it.
If at the end of the day it inspires a 3-year-old to read more books on space or anything that's scientific, the inspiration that you can give to the younger generation is what's going to move science forward.
We had the Uluru partnership, which was 2 programs within the partnership. One was the Astronomy Weekend, which was once a year, but the other one was the Uluru Astronomer in Residence.
You spend 2 weeks in the Australian outback and you have little experiment things, you chat about science, you have telescopes set up, you meet people from all over the world.
The Uluru program will continue, telescopes in schools, Castro in the Classroom will continue. It's not like any of it is really going to end, so Castro built up this great momentum, and it doesn't stop just because Castro itself won't exist anymore.